I want you to imagine for a minute what it would feel like to wake up every day and be excited about life, to close out every day thinking that day was a blast, right? What would that be like for you? Or imagine not just having enough money to pay your bills and take care of your family, but more than enough money to take care of the causes and the people around you that you most want to help. This is the kind of world that we're moving to, and you can be at the forefront of this abundance. The thing is, abundance is your birthright. It's everyone's birthright. The divine loves us and wants our desires to be met. The only problem is, from a very small age, we've been taught to believe that something else is completely true. We've been taught to believe in blocks and limits. And what I'm going to do on this training is show you how those blocks and limits affect a secret field that exists around you. This is a field no one really talks about. And when I discovered this secret field, it was a game changer for me. In fact, it changed my entire life. It changed my business, and it's changed the lives of all of the people that I've come in contact with since, because I'm so passionate about making sure you know about this field and know how to use it to your advantage. Now, you may be wondering why we would have a secret field if the divine loves us so much, right? The universe wants to take care of us. Why would it keep this field a secret? And the reality is actually it wasn't a secret when you were born, and it was not meant to be a secret. In fact, you came with an inner navigation system that was built to help you navigate not just the field around you, but to know exactly what to do to bring your biggest dreams to life, to have all your desires met. And you came with a belief that your desires would be met, that your needs would be met. But over time, the people, the large humans, the adults around you, taught you to ignore your inner navigation system, taught you to ignore this field, and build up what I call resistance in you. So what I'm going to share with you today is what I call the receiving method. This is a method I developed over the last probably 10 years, but really the last 3 years I've been focused on it. And the method is based on a few things. One, it's based on some occurrences that happened in my personal life that really transformed me. And I'll share a bit about those in a few minutes. But also years and years and years of spiritual training, personal development, and brain science. And the brain science is really the secret sauce that makes the receiving method work. Because what happens for a lot of us when we learn spiritual techniques, manifestation techniques, is many of them are designed to try and bypass the mind, to bypass the brain. And what I found based on years of research, getting a master's in psychology, is that you cannot trick the brain. Well, that's not true. You can trick the brain, but you can't get around the brain. The brain has a big role to play in how we navigate the world and how we interact with the divine, the universe. Do you think that the all-knowing being that sourced us would have created us with brains if they didn't have a very important role to play? So what we're going to learn through the receiving method, I'm going to show you techniques, and then I'm going to ground them in the brain science. What's going on in your brain and what needs to shift. So this becomes super powerful. And the great thing is, as I talk to you about the brain, what's going to happen is your brain is going to agree with what's being said. And when our brain agrees with something, it automatically starts to allow it to work faster. Isn't that cool?